My name is Jenna, this is Ruth, and today we're going to talk about shoulders and neck tension. Ruth, tell us what your major complaints are.
As I explained, it's just the shoulder. I don't have any other body aches.
What does it feel like when your shoulder's sore?
It just feels like heavy, painful, and
Yeah.
I can't move sometimes.
Do you battle to sleep at night?
Yes, I do.
Is it because of the shoulder?
I don't know. I just battle to
Toss
fall
and
asleep.
turn.
Yeah, toss and turn. Yeah.
The shoulder blade has many muscles. We're talking like 17 muscles around that attach to it.
Okay.
And so the blade, if some muscles are more dominant and stronger and tighter and stuck, they'll shift the blade to live there. And these ones are left feeling overstretched and sorry for themselves. Or they might fight to pull the blade back here. So your blade is floating on your body and it's in a constant little tug of war. So I like to explain it. Yeah. It's like
I can actually picture.
Oh, it's like a carcass.
Picture.
Imagine
Okay.
a pack of hyenas
Yeah.
around a carcass, and all the hyenas are pulling the carcass, and the strongest, most dominant hyenas
Obviously, it's going to
take over.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you've got these two blades that live on your body, all these muscles that attach, and they attach to the neck and the skull, and they attach to the rib cage, and they attach to the arms. And so it affects quite a few movements. If they jacked up high, or they shoved down low, or they squeeze together, it's going to create tension. Could you stand just facing that way? And I'm going to just have a look at your shoulders. And relax your arms at your sides. Okay. So I can see that there's tension in and around the neck. I can see that the collarbones are kind of hiding behind a little bit of inflammation around the shoulders, and that the shoulders want to be close to your ears. They want to be in and close.
It actually feels relief.
It feels nice when my hands are on your body.
Yes.
If we could draw the shoulders away from your center and get them to live a little wider on your body, you might get even more feeling of relief. Can you feel I can take that out, making space in here? Wouldn't it be nice if we could unplug your shoulders, clean them off, and then plop them back in?
Yes,
that would be nice.
It would be actually.
And I can also see that there's a lot of tension in your neck, and stiffness right between the blades, and stiffness right in the middle of the neck. But then this band across the back here has to move a lot to overcome that stiffness and this stiffness.
I agree.
So let's do a roll down. And a roll down is when you nod your chin to your chest. And I'm looking to see, as your neck flexion hijacked a whole bunch of bones and they all moved together. And the answer is yes, they all moved together. So we need these bones to move one at a time, but yours have just gone bloop and all together, which is fine for now, but we'll fix it. Really? Then you're going to roll down and try and get towards your toes. So you roll, try and curve the spine. Down you go. And you're going to hang out there. Just relax your arms here. And so once again, I can see that stiffness has changed how you move. So you had your chin tucked in, but then it just shot forward. Did you feel?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to come back up for me. Whew. Let's do it again. And roll. Good. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to ask you just to shift your hips forward for me so that you're hanging over the front of your toes and you're going and you're there. How much harder is it? Very hard.
Feeling it.
Good. Stay there with your arms loose like a goose, but then relax the shoulders a bit because they're creeping into your ears. Lengthen the back of your neck, and let's not slam your chin on your chest. Chin in, yes, no problem, but don't let it touch your chest. Now roll back up for me. Good. Don't let it touch your chest. Don't let it touch your chest.
Sorry.
Yes, and then unravel. So what we're seeing is that your head wants to live forward. It wants to look up. We need to teach all those individual bones in your neck. They must stack nicely and they must learn which order to move in. They must move in an order because they want to just move. So we will get this part of your body to move with control and precision, and to learn not to just go fast. Okay. And the fact you took a beautiful big breath in is going to lead me into the next thing I want to teach you. Place your right hand on your tummy and your left hand on your heart. Yeah. Yes. So I need you to take a big breath in. Let's see where the air goes. In and out. And again. Okay, and out. So your breath lives in your upper quadrant of your rib cage. I need you to try and make your breath move down here. So let's pretend this is a vice.
So how do you do that?
You're going to breathe in without letting the ribs lift. Harder. And then relax. Breathe out. Good. So we put the vice on you and you've got to breathe in again. And then relax. So can you let the hand on your tummy?
Feel that it's coming in here.
Yes.
Wow.
Because your diaphragm sits in your body here and it sits like this. So when the diaphragm contracts, when it's being used, it goes down and it makes your tummy feel like it's distending.
Yes.
But if you only use all of these muscles to open your ribs here and bring the air into your body through this expansion, then your diaphragm can be lazy. And then you're going to use all of these muscles that live in your neck that are trying to be helpful, but actually now over time think, I need to flex, I need to be strong, I need to overwork, and they just get tense.
So that's like over the years.
How many breaths do we take in a lifetime?
Yes.
Many. This diaphragm,
So many.
It's efficient. It needs to get back to being the main driver of breathing. So you've got to consciously course correct. Okay. It'll be amazing.
Remember how to do
You're gonna stop feeling that tension up here.
Okay.
So do me a favor, look here when I do this.
Okay.
You see how tense that is. Okay? And I want you to try it, but I want everyone to see.
Oh.
Okay, so try to do it.
How do you tense again? I don't even know how to do it.
It's not a problem. Let's just pretend it's tense all the time. And so it's actually tense all the time. All these muscles here are tense. And I can see there's just, look, I'm not trying to poke holes at people when I notice, but I'm noticing you've got a little creases in your neck. And that happens when we age, dudes. It's not a problem.
I had this double chin going on and I've lost a bit of weight and it's gone away.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
well done.
This is what you see now, I think.
So there are striations on my clients that I can see when they have tense necks that aren't weight related.
I know. I would tell you them. It is tense all the time.
Yeah. And I can read it like a book. And so I'm able to see the tension lines on your neck that it's nothing to do with weight. Like,
it's an emotional thing where you tense all the time. And
well, you're using all these accessory muscles. So the fascia and the connective tissue that lives under the skin is like on.
Yes, all the
pulled
time.
Taut. It's tight.
That's why I'm trying to now express the tenseness, but I can't. But it's all, I know I'm always tense. Sometimes I find that I'm holding my breath.
It's like if I've got my dumbbell here and someone says use your bicep, I'm like, I've already used it. So like it's hard for you to tense it because it's tense. But there are scalene muscles and accessory muscles, and then there's this fascia that wraps around you that comes up the neck and over the skull and onto the brow. And so I can see that there's tension. And there's very little collarbone, you know, this section. Yours is hidden because your shoulders are back and up. Can you feel?
Yeah. Sometimes I find I even hold my breath without even realize. That's how tense I get.
Yeah.
That I actually hold my breath. And I remember, breathe. Now
breathing is so important. Yes. It's your first act in life and it's your last.
So when I breathe, I hold it up here. That's when I'm tense. Everything goes up here. And is that why I'm having that pain?
So the solution is actually quite simple. You got to breathe into your tummy for 2 minutes every single day, and it'll take you 2 to 3 weeks to get your breath corrected. I talk about breathing a lot because it is that important, and it is that common a problem, and we can fix it.
Okay,
we can fix it.
Didn't realize it. Hey?
Yeah. So
go for so many years doing that.
These are some toys I have here that I was going to use on you to loosen up your neck. But one of the ways you can really loosen the neck is by rerouting the breath.
Okay.
So you're going to reroute the breath. You're going to do 2 minutes every single day for 2 weeks and reroute the breath. And then I'm going to show you how to loosen the fascia that is in around your shoulders. And that's also going to help. You're going to learn how to carry yourself a little bit better and breathe. Yeah. So if we can do that, that'll be amazing.
Absolutely.
One of the things people do when they breathe deeply, because, you know, you'll see if their diaphragm's not working consistently, they'll take a big breath every now and then and sigh.
I tend to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we want to do is get the diaphragm to move easily. So we might need to loosen up the muscles at the top, because when we stand, we tend to like drop here. So it's easier to breathe into your shoulders if this is bunched. So we might want to loosen up here.
Okay.
So let's get you to lie down and give you some interventions. Any way, I'll work around you. Okay, lie on your back. So I showed you the breathing exercise when you're standing, but you can do it lying down.
Okay.
So you can just put one hand on your tummy, one hand on your chest, and then breathe for me. Yes, I can see it like shudder and shake. Yeah, but it's doing it. The diaphragm's like, oh, we're doing this. We're doing this. Good. Wow. I'm going to ask you to bend your knees because it just helps your back relax.
I actually felt that.
It pulls you into an arch.
It did.
Yeah. And so while you're lying there, we can see that your ribs are open and flared. I don't know if you can feel that. So the ribs are pretty open. Okay, they're open when you lie down. Do you feel?
I can. I've never taken notice of that.
They're open. But then it means there's this like gap underneath you. And that's fine. So I was coming in to see, are you tight here? Do we need to release? No, we don't. You've got a wide angle of your rib cage. So you don't have the tightness here.
Okay.
When you're standing, if it feels tight, it's because you've collapsed there. Okay, so you've fallen into this. You haven't locked tight into it through tightness and shortness. Oh. You've fallen into it through maybe weakness on the back.
Oh.
Okay, so we are going to work on strengthening that area of the back that needs to be stronger to stop you from falling into roundness. And we are going to strengthen the section on the back down here that actually closes your ribs a little bit because they're open, they're flared. Okay. So I want you to put your hands on your ribs, and you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose and let the ribs open. And then on your exhale, can you compress your fingers and your ribs down into the ground? And then inhale, open. And on your exhale, you're going to squash your back and yourself and your tummy into the ground and crush your ribs in. And then inhale. So we're getting the diaphragm. And then we're also going to get connection on the back of your body as you press your body into the floor.
Oh.
And so this is uniquely you. Like if I have someone else lying here, I'll see other stuff. They'll be like tilted into an anterior pelvic tilt, or they'll have a flat back, or they'll have like some other compensation. This is your homework. Okay. So I love to give generic advice, but right now, not everyone who lies down has to do this. This is for you. Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to inhale into the rib cage, and then on your exhale, you're going to pretend there's a tight band around your rib cage, and everything is coming to the center and tightening like a corset. And then you inhale. And exhale. Last one.
Another one.
Yeah.
It feels so much better when you're doing it.
Oh, because I'm giving you feedback. It's proprioception. And then relax. Okay. Yeah. So lying here with your hands long at your sides, so both hands, I want you to feel your pelvis is like a bowl. It's like a bucket on its side. Mm-hmm. So there it is lying down. And then your spine is like a tree. growing out of the bucket. Okay, so you've got the spine. It should have a curve in the low back here, and then it should have a roundness in the upper back, and then your head just plops neatly on top.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm feeling all the curves. I'm feeling this curve. I'm seeing that one's down, seeing that this is a bit lifted, which is absolutely fine. I want your pelvis to tilt a little bit the other way.
The way.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Perfect. So now your pelvis is in neutral, and you can feel how hollow and long. So no one else will be able to tell, but the spine is hollow all the way to the ribs here. Can you feel? Put your hand under. There's a gap. There's a canyon.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So let's keep your pelvis as it is. So this stays still. And then we want to just drop your heart down a little like that. Not your bum. Don't. Yes. Do you feel? Yes. And so it went.
Wow.
And then let's do it again. So pelvis stays still, and you're going to drop your heart down. Yes. Different.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a deep neck flexion and sternal depression exercise. We're using muscles that are going to actually strengthen your head's ability to be held by your body.
Wow.
Okay, when you do that, you can feel your shoulders tip forward. Hey.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. That is what's happening. So do it again. That's true to you. Now, we are fixing one issue by dropping your sternum down. Fantastic. Carry on. We're highlighting a whole nother story in the shoulder girdle. Do you feel it?
My shoulders are like shaky.
So by dropping your heart, you are showing me, so do it one more time, how forward your shoulders live. Keep this down. Don't let it flare. Can you pull the tips of your shoulders not together underneath your back, but straight down into the ground? Yes. Yes. And then relax. So you drop the chest, but then you fix your shoulders. They must go into their little rightful place. Good.
It's a bit difficult.
It's very difficult. And also notice how your elbows are wanting to soften. So can you reach your middle finger? I like a middle finger. Give me a long middle finger. Okay. Reach your middle finger long, drop your heart, and then you're going to take this shoulder down.
Making it difficult, hey? This shoulder can't go.
No, the right shoulder loves to live forward.
Yeah, it can't go
I
down.
call it a knob kitty. It's a knob kitty sitting on the front of our bodies. So this is very tricky. And you're going to go home and say, what did she say? So let's summarize. You fix your pelvis to be in neutral. Yes. You correct how long your lumbar spine is by dropping your heart. Cool. Don't bulge your tummy, just chill. Yes, so you drop your heart with other things. Okay, do you feel it? Yes. No. Long middle fingers, reach your hands, and then you try and soften your shoulder. Cool, but not too much, because now you're peacocking. Do you know what that means?
Oh.
So, nuance, subtle. You fix your pelvis, you correct the lumbar spine by dropping down the chest, and then you just give a little tap on the shoulder down, a little bit. Yes. Now, keep all of this and breathe into your belly. And out. And again. If you lose any of it, you just start again. And then, so that's what we need you to try and master.
It feels like I'm going to get a bit of an ab workout while I'm at it. I can feel these muscles working.
You can feel them working, but it's important that I remind you that the dropping of the heart must come from here. And we want this residually on, but it's not a six-pack. You're not going to try to get a six-pack.
No, not here. I can feel these muscles around here working.
No, you're right. You're right. But I'm also just saying, don't overcook it, please.
Oh, no.
Like, don't go for gold.
Okay.
Don't go for the six-pack today. We're going to get the six-pack later. Right now, we need relief in your shoulders. And the relief in your shoulders comes from subtle, nuanced work. It doesn't come from 100% attention. It comes from a slow, gradual change in how you breathe and how you move and how you think.
Okay.
Wow. That's now just doing the breathing. We have other tricks up our sleeve, like trying to use these fascia balls or other balls to release tension in your neck and your shoulders. So if our body weight is too much and it's too much too soon, we can meter it by using the wall. So you put the spiky ball, I'm going to put it on the side that was a bit hectic, and you lean into the wall, make your feet go more forward so that you can decide how much weight to put on. Like, let's not put the hips forward, take your hips under, yes, and then you can bend your knees a little, and then go up. Do you feel it?
Always wanted to do this.
Okay, with squats, and then up and down. Good. We're going to move the ball a little bit lower on your back. I
think so.
There. Down. And down. Good. Bum back. Yes. And then come back up. And then I'm going to be a pain and say, put your feet to square. A little bit wider is fine. And never hurt your back. So you want to get your feet forward, and then you move straight down with your bottom. Straight down. Voila. And up. And you're going to get a quad workout at the same time. Do you feel it?
Absolutely. Feeling it there. But this is
nice.
Just in the spot there.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I'm feeling low. So, like, I had a workout almost. I wouldn't say there's no pain, but I could just feel like I had deep tissue massage. Yeah, like relief. Lovely.